Good morning, Rajah Scholars and Champions. This is Mr. Lawson, Monday morning, January 11th, with our Rajah Report. And first, as we start, join me for the pledge.
Good morning, Rajas. I'm Cadet Captain Damata, and today I'll be leading the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Rajah Scholars and Champions, and you may be seated.
And next, we have another special guest as we celebrate our birthdays today.
Happy Monday, dear Rajas. Feliz lunes a todos. Today we have these birthdays: Rafael Oseguera Espinosa, Luis Ríos, Yolanda Álvarez Lino, Joel González, Devin Westford, and Victoria Ruiz Rosales. I hope you have a wonderful day and do all those things that make your heart happy. Espero que tengan un bonito día y hagan todas las cosas que hacen feliz su corazón. Pásenle chévere. Have a good day, Riders.
And thank you, Ms. Calderon de Gonzalez, for that fun way to celebrate birthdays, because we all at Indio High School want to wish you a great festive day. Thank you also for spreading that Rajah pride with positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence like you do each and every day. I am proud of all of you for all of that hard work. With that, a reminder, this Thursday, the Environmental Club is meeting at lunch, and you'll see the Zoom link is in the Google Classroom. The classroom code you'll see is in the upper right corner of this screen. Remember, you can go to My Google Classroom and rewatch the broadcast and hit pause in order to copy that down. You can also go to our Indio High School webpage and click on Daily Broadcast. Click on pause when you get there and copy that down so that you can join the Environmental Club. And this week and next week, actually this month, we've asked all of you again to take the iReady. That iReady test, remember, in English and in math. And the reason we're doing that, we did it at the beginning of the year to see where you had gaps and what we needed to work on so that we could best plan instruction to help you. Now we're taking at the middle of the year to see how much you've grown and where we still have areas to provide extra help. And then we'll do it at the end of the year so that we can celebrate your growth and achievement. But it also helps our teachers to plan their intervention and their lessons. So I want to encourage you to do your best. Remember, this is not about getting 100%. It's a way to show that you're growing and improving. So you're going to see some questions that are too hard, too easy, and just right. And if a question's too hard, make an educated guess and move on. But don't just rush through the test and click a button for all of them, because then it's going to show that you may not know any of those things when you really do. And we want to make sure we're helping you to improve. Also, remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays, all of our teachers are providing you access in Google Classroom so that you can sign up and be a part of their intervention to help you. So all of your classes, every Tuesday and Thursday, the ones where you're struggling or where you have a question or where you don't understand something, make sure you're signing up and going in, and your teachers are there to help. We want you to do well. We want you to start strong, stay strong, and finish strong this semester. So take advantage of that intervention time. Now, for our next couple of Meet the Staff and Getting Acquainted, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Pope in 11th grade biology. Mr. Pope also has taught geology and paleontology before. In fact, he also taught at Page Middle School when I was principal there. He loves the outdoors like mountain climbing, skiing, snowboarding, ice skating, and rollerblading, and adventures into wild and natural places that he's never been. Before teaching, he actually worked as an archaeologist for the Forest Service, looking for prehistoric Native American sites in California. He participated in some paleontological fieldwork several years and finding old primate fossils in the Wyoming Badlands. Now, if you don't know what that is, look up primate fossils. It's really cool. And in the 1980s, he was in the music business as a sound man with some of the 80s rock bands. Something some of you may never have known. He was also in the Air Force back before that in the late 70s as a radio repair technician at a missile base in Montana. So I wanted to introduce to you Mr. Pope and his wife Jackie. You'll see them there in front of the Eiffel Tower as he loves to travel as well. And our second visitor this morning on our Getting to Know You is Carlos Ayala, class of 2004 from Indio High School, who happens to not only be a paraeducator that works in some of the classes here, but also is our girls golf coach. He loves basketball, and as you can see, he was number 44 back in his days here at Indio High School. He was the co-founder of Showtime Basketball Travel Team for low-income students so that they had opportunities, and as you see at the bottom, he is the proud father of a 3-year-old and 4-year-old. Way to go, Coach Ayala. We're glad to have you as a part of the Rajah family. And our joke of the day. Now here we are in distance learning and on Zoom. So how do trees get online? You don't know? Well, they just log on. Our final thought for the day. Booker T. Washington said this: I think I have learned that the best way to lift oneself up is to help someone else. So on those days when you might be feeling a little down, a little low because of being in distance learning and not here at school with your friends and things are not back to normal yet and you're feeling a little sad, remember, focus on helping someone else and it'll lift your spirits, it'll lift your heart, it'll make you feel better. The best thing we can do is to help someone else, and it really then helps us. With that, I want to say be kind to one another, stay classy, Indio, and we'll see you tomorrow.